Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are still in Herttoniemi, which we will still be for a while. There is a surprising amount of bus lines to create in here. Today's line is line 85K, and like with the previous K line, it starts and ends very similarly to line 85. But there is then something strange in between. Like with the other lines dubbed K, this line also runs during evenings only. So it's sort of when the traffic demands to certain areas are smaller, then the lines change accordingly. But like with every other line created so far, my lines will run every single day and around the clock. But we start at the Herttoniemi metro station, we stop at Laivalahden Portti, we stop at Linnanrakentajan tie, and then we turn south. We stop at Kaivolahden katu, we stop at Tuorinniemi, but now comes the funny part. We don't go all the way to Kukiven katu, we will go up this ramp. But here comes another oddity. We will stop at Kukiven katu, and this is the stop I've been ignoring so far. So the stop called Kukiven katu is over here, and it is served by this line. It's just not the same Kukiven katu stop, and it isn't served by certain other lines. But there we go. Then we will need to delete the station. That's it. And it will be a stop of Kukiven katu, as I already said. Then we shall also go up this ramp here. Here I can create the ramp system as it is, and now I will just have to check that there are no other minibus line stops around the area. I will explain the concept of minibus lines to you later. You will learn it. But no, there aren't. Great. So there is still this further oddity of a stop which is only served when going this way, and it's called Itäniityn polku Österängsstigen, and it's located very close to Kukiven katu, and it's gonna be over here. This area is a mess, let me tell you. Now let's build a bridge. And then let's continue this track over here. And I think this mess is finally ready. And we can change into double track over here, and then we still need to merge the lost lamps into this double track here. I'm not sure how this is gonna function. Let's just hope it functions, okay? And that's it. One of the messiest junctions I have managed to create so far. And for some reason the stop is again 66 meters long, but I've quit caring about that. It's not important. So, following stop after this mess has been cleared is Yliskylän kaari uppesvängen. And after Yliskylänkaari, we'll stop at Marunakuja, Malertsgränden. The keyboard is again acting a bit weird. I think it starts to happen when you have enough traffic in there, and it no longer responds in the best of ways. After Marunakuja, we will stop at Kiiltomadon polku, which is somewhere over here. Lysmaksstigen. That's it. And then we stop at Koulutanhua, School Toet, obviously is the name of the stop. Exactly. And then the following stop is Laajasalon Kirkko, Degere kyrka, which comes over here. And that's it, and then we'll return to familiar routes. So this is the hop which this line creates. Now the following stop then will be at Koirasaarentie, over there, right, please, yes, perfect. So we will just take the road from here and turn it there, and oops, that's it. Then we'll need to move some signals. These are in the wrong place. I will just double check the route. So it's Koirasaarentie, Villebrandintie, Sarpapolku, right. And then it's Iso-Sarvastantie, Takilatie, Rannikkolaivurintie, Hämeenapajantie, Kellarpellon polku, puuskaku ja puuskarinne. And that's it. Line 85K is done in terms of building. Then let's create the line. Alright, come on. Like I said, I find this deeply irritating. That's it. And then let's put in the root, which is, like I said, in the beginning and in the end exactly the same as with 85, but in the evenings it runs as 85K through this loop, because obviously some other lines don't run in the evenings either. And then let's see how this mysterious operation functions. It seems to be functioning quite alright. The terminus here in Herttoniemi, and then we'll come back. And once again, this is a 13-kilometer line, so these lines in here are really, really short. I think that functions properly too. And that's it. So it runs evenings and mornings every 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. Let's see then. Number 229 and 85K. I think I will need 2 or 3 buses for this one. I will need 3. And yes, 1 more. I always want the interval to be shorter than it is in reality. Don't ask me why that is. That's just a habit. Better to have more buses than less buses. But that's it, folks. Another line has been created, and I will return with a new video tomorrow. You can already guess what that video is, but until then, bye.